away from any potential predators. And then again, if you were gonna try to eat this snake, you better be quick, because if you're tagged by those fangs, you are going to be in a world of trouble. Now this is a water moccasin, but they are famously known as cottonmouths. And watch this, I'll get the snake to open its mouth, and you'll see that white throat. Look at that. That is a defensive, oh, see, look, you got the tail going now too. You see that? Mimicking a rattlesnake, saying, I am venomous. Yes, we know that you are venomous. I can actually see the fangs tucked back. Whew, I am dripping bullets of sweat right now. Let me back up a touch. Okay, well, perfect. We have the two snake species that are indigenous to this habitat, a water moccasin and a broad-banded water snake. One venomous, one that is not. Stick around and we'll show you which is which. Check this out. Completely calm now, considering the fact just a few minutes ago, this snake was doing everything it could to bite me and get away. This is the broad-banded water snake, and look at this incredibly calm demeanor. Now, I noticed the same thing with Lake Erie water snakes and northern water snakes. At first, it's all about fight or flight. If they can't get away and you catch them, they immediately try to bite you. Now, the good news for me, like I said before, is that this is a non-venomous species.
So how big do the snakes get? I mean, do these snakes get as big as a northern water snake? Yeah,
they do. I would say this is about average size for one of these snakes. It is, I'd say, about 2.5 feet in length, but they can grow to be about 3.5 or 4 feet at a maximum size. Females are larger than the males, and I do believe it's a male, looking at its cloaca. Yeah, you're a handsome fella, aren't you? Now, these snakes are often misidentified. People see them near the water and they automatically think it's a water moccasin. This is a very common species all across the southeastern United States. And the reason people mistake it for a water moccasin is mostly the fact that A, it's right by the water, and B, the coloration. I'm gonna turn the snake just a little bit. You see all that dark brown that runs the length of the body, and then that faded banding looks just like a younger water moccasin. But then, of course, if you flip the snake over and look at its belly, look at all that copper checkering. You will not find that on a water moccasin. And not that you'd ever necessarily see the belly of the snake, but I just think that that's really, really cool looking. This is actually the first time I have caught this species of snake, and it is just so incredibly calm right now. I cannot believe how comfortable this snake has gotten with us. We've only been handling it for a few minutes. Oh, but it did musk on me. There you go. See that white stuff on my hand right there? Oh, yeah, it stinks. That is another defense mechanism. Poop on a potential predator if it's trying to eat me. All right, but I'm not gonna eat you. Don't worry, we can just hang out and be friends. Wow, this snake is so cool. Well, I think at this juncture we should bring out the water moccasin. I'm gonna hand this snake off to Mario. He's gonna bring in the moccasin. This is gonna be a little bit more dangerous. Hopefully we'll get that snake to just calm down on the ground, and we'll get the cameras up close for it so we can show you the distinct field markings of that snake. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, now we're gonna bring in the water moccasin. Just keep your wits about you because this is going to be slightly more dangerous. Okay, let me bring her over here.
Slightly is an understatement.
Yeah. I got it. Hold on, let me get her to stop. Here we go.
So, Coyote, the water snake you just held had anticoagulant in its saliva. This snake has venom. What would this snake do to you?
This snake would, depending how your body reacted, it could potentially kill you. There are not many reported deaths from water moccasin bites. However, that venom is incredibly toxic and it will break down your red blood cells. You could lose a finger, you could lose your hand. Let's just put it this way. If I'm tagged by this snake, we are leaving this scene and we are heading to the hospital. So I need to be extra careful right now. Mark, we've got you a couple feet past the snake. We've got Mario just off camera here making sure the snake makes a move. You can keep it away from you, Mark. But other than that, if we just stay calm and collected just like this in front of the snake, we should be just fine. You see the snake's not trying to flee, it's just keeping itself low to the ground, its body spread. Look how wide and girthy that snake is. Now, these snakes, like the banded water snakes, are aquatic. However, they do not dive down underwater to hunt. You will see them occasionally moving from pocket of water to pocket of water, but they usually are hunting on the embankment. These snakes do not have rattles like rattlesnakes, and they rely on their camouflage to keep them hidden. A lot of times people will be walking down a trail, you accidentally step on the snake, and that's how you were bitten. This snake has no interest in chasing or hurting humans. If you just admire this animal from a safe distance, you're gonna be just fine. Okay, so the most important part of this episode is that we want to show you a comparison of this snake next to the broad-banded water snake. Now, to do that, I'm going to have to get the water moccasin under control, which means I'm going to use my snake hook to gently pin its head and then pick the snake up. Mario's going to bring in the broad-banded water snake. We're going to put them side by side and show you the distinct field marks so that you can properly identify these snakes if you ever come across them in the wild.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
I am gently going to get position of her head, just like this. There we go. I want my fingers just behind the head like that.
Let the battle begin.
This is the most dangerous thing you can do with a venomous snake.
Yep. Never, ever, ever do what you see me doing here. I'll get full control of the body. There we go. Yeah, well, you notice my hand is shaking. Now, never, ever, ever try to pick up a venomous snake like you just saw me do. And the only reason that I headed this snake is so that we can get both of these right next to each other. I've got a gentle yet firm grip on the back of her head, just behind the venom glands, and full control of the body. You won't see me moving too much more for this scene. I just gotta kind of collect my nerves, stay calm. Mario, go ahead and bring in the broad-banded water snake.
There we go.
Cool. Look at
A
that.
little nervous?
A little bit. Kind of have a dangerous snake here in my hand. She's calmed down a bit. You can see her tongue's flicking out now, so that's good. She's not trying to expose her fangs. Now, the water moccasin, because it is a pit viper and it has these two massive venom glands, has a very triangular-shaped head. You pan over to the broad-banded water snake, and its head is actually very narrow. However, when these broad-banded water snakes are threatened, they will flatten their heads and puff them up, forming them into a triangle, which oftentimes causes people to misidentify them for water moccasins. It's good news for the snake if it drives off a predator, but it's bad news if that predator is a human, and then unfortunately that snake usually ends up being killed. Sorry, a little nervous. Let's look on the heads as well at the snake's eye. So I'm gonna just slightly turn.
I'll move you.
Okay.
You stay there.
Okay. You'll notice that the water moccasin has a vertical pupil, while the banded water snake has a circular pupil. I don't imagine anybody out there watching is ever going to get face-to-face with either of these snake species, but if you happen upon one and you see a vertical pupil, you know it's a moccasin, and you know that it's venomous. Now, the last difference on the face of these snakes is the fact that the water moccasin is a pit viper. Now, right up front there, you'll see a nostril, and just behind that, you see another hole in between the nostril and the eye. That is the heat-sensing pit, which allows these snakes to detect not only their prey, but potential predators in the environment. Now, when you look at the broad-banded water snake, you'll notice that it does not have pits, just eyes and nostrils. When you look at these two snakes overhead, you can see how similar they are in coloration. Now, the broad-banded water snake has more distinct banding, but if you were to just see these snakes at a quick glance, they are pretty similar looking. But you'll notice that the water moccasin has a much girthier, flattened body as compared to the banded water snake. Look at that difference right there.
But their scales are similar.
They do, don't they? And both species have rough-keeled scales, which allows them to quickly be able to move through this rugged environment.
Can we see the bellies? I know there's another big difference.
Yep.
Wow.
Now, you're never likely to see the belly of these two snakes next to each other, but as you can see, the banded water snake is beautiful and checkered, and the water moccasin is just kind of plain and cool. Not that that makes the snake any less special. Smell something? You do. I smell that same thing. Both of these snakes right now are musking, which is a final defense tactic in the event that something tries to eat them. That musk is coming out of their bottom ends, and if you're a predator and you get that in your mouth, it tastes really bad. So, as you can tell, these snakes have many different defenses against potential predators. For everyone out there watching, we want you to know that these two snakes are very difficult to distinguish from one another. And if you see a snake out there in the wild, definitely treat it as if it's venomous. If it's a moccasin and you take a bite, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So it's best to just always admire these animals from a safe distance. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, you ready to let them go? Let's do it. Back into the wild with these snakes. Working with snakes is one of the most dangerous aspects of this job. And the reason I do it is so that we can learn about these incredible animals and hopefully walk away with a newfound respect for even the ones that we are afraid of. If you thought this episode was fascinating, make sure to go back and watch as Mario and I compared an alligator to a crocodile.
And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on this season of Breaking Trail. Morning fog hovered over the surface of Chilkoot Lake as I stepped to the edge and looked down.
A shrine gathers.
Somewhere beyond the haze, this body of water was the stage for a final act in the life of one truly magnificent animal. A creature that had traveled thousands of miles and defied all odds of survival just to make it back to this very lake, the place from which it was born, and the same place where it would die.
Let's retreat.
We finished strapping our gear to the kayaks, deployed onto the water, and began to cut across the lake. This was about to be one of the most daring episodes of Breaking Trail we would ever film, and there was no turning back. The Alaskan wilderness is home to some of the most incredible animals in North America. As we kayaked across Chilkoot Lake, I tried to envision life as a grizzly, lumbering along the water's edge and searching for my next meal.
That is definitely a fresh bear kill right there. And it's just eating out the back of the salmon and its innards. And you can see the blood still in the fingers there. If there's one thing that proves you're in bear country, it is dead salmon. Alright, just be careful as we're moving through here. Watch your back.
Or what if I had been born to see this wild place from an eagle's eye view, soaring above the water's surface and hunting for shadows in the ripples below? To be a bear or a bird would be awesome, but today, I am a human. However, the crew and I were on a very similar mission to both the grizzly and the eagle, as our target was one and the same: sockeye salmon. We filmed this episode during the last weeks of July, which is also the heart of spawning season. Thousands of these magnificent fish were migrating in from the ocean, up the rivers, and ending their incredible journey as they reached these inland lakes.
Okay, so you see this water coming off the side of the mountain? Where that stream meets the lake, the water will be incredibly clear. The perfect place to look for some salmon. Let's head over there and try to find ourselves some fish.
It's in these clear pockets of water where the females will build their nests. Here they will lay their eggs just before a courting male arrives to fertilize them.
Well, it's definitely raining out here on the lake. Nothing like searching for salmon in a rainstorm. That's all right, we are several miles out onto the lake at this point. No fish yet, but we're gonna find them. Oh, we're gonna find them.
Chilkoot Lake spans just over 3.5 miles in length. And while there were likely thousands of salmon beneath the surface, our search would still be rather difficult. Most of the water was murky, so our best bet when it came to finding fish was to stand near the banks, searching for crystal clear glacial meltwater that was pouring down from the mountains.
See any salmon? Ow! Get spine. Alright.
This is exactly the kind of spot that we're looking for. We've got water flowing off the side of the mountain and into the lake. Unfortunately, it's a bit too rough and the water is very murky and deep. If I can't see the fish, I can't catch them. All right, let's keep moving up the side of the mountain and see if we can find something better.
Suddenly, from the far side of the lake, I heard the unmistakable call of a bald eagle. These predatory raptors had one thing and one thing only on their minds: fish. And I immediately knew if we followed the call of this bird, there was a good chance it would lead us right to the salmon.
Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays back for more Dragon Ball Fusions for the Nintendo 3DS. So in the last episode, guys, all we did was take on the Ginyu Force, taking on two new fusions. I think it was like Gulse or Gulse and Recruiter. He had like two different names in the dialogue. I don't know if that was like a mistranslation or something. But Ginyu was also like the main dude in this entire battle. It was, I think, a 3v5. So pretty difficult. I probably shouldn't have just jumped straight on into it. Should probably grind next time, but I don't care. We did it. We fucked them up, and it was awesome. I love the Ginyu Force, and the fact that we got to witness two new fusions that were actual, like, I think Meta Maria. I don't think they were EX fusions or any of the other types. So, pretty awesome stuff. Loved the battle, and we have finally completed the second level. I think this was the entire second level. So, we're going to move up to the Sky Barrier in this episode and see what awaits us. So before we get started, guys, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Try to reach 15 likes on this video. It'd be amazing. I really appreciate it. Plus, shows you guys want to see more Dragon Ball Fusions content on this channel. So I apologize for not uploading 2 videos yesterday. The trend is probably going to continue like that, maybe one a day. Depends on my schedule. I have class tomorrow. I was about to say just school in general, but yeah, I have class tomorrow. Full day of school, so I'm going to have to, you know, get through all that crap and everything, but it's going to suck. Once I'm done with that, I am on break officially for Thanksgiving until, I believe, next Monday, which will be my last day of the break because my schedule is weird like that. But, you know, I digress. Hopefully we can complete this game by then. We'll see what happens depending on how long it is. So we actually need 250 of the blue energy for this third area. So we're going to go ahead and check it out for ourselves. I honestly don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but we're going to see. Hopefully it's going to be something very, very just mind-blowing. I don't know. The bus through the Sky Barrier has been cleared. Fuck yeah. Okay, that barrier's history. So, where do you think Trunks went? Oh yeah, where the fuck did he go? Incoming. Hello, Trunks. Welcome back. But back at last. Hey, are we... That's... What's that? Hey, wanna ride? Oh shit. Trunks? Wait, what the fuck? What's happening? Oh my god! What? Huh? He just stole that fucking spaceship. And now we're at Kami's Lookout? Or why did I say Kami's Lookout? Kami's house, which is Master Roshi's island. I said Kami's Lookout. What the fuck? I need sleep, dude. I need fucking sleep. Holy crap. It's like, what is it? 10 o'clock? Almost 11 o'clock at night I'm recording this. What is happening, dude? That's a huge spaceship, huh? No one's using it, so I say we take it. Possession is 9/10 of the law, right? What the fuck? Since when? Okay, so we've gotten ourselves a ride. Let's cruise straight on to the arena. Thud. Thud. Hey, what was that? Sounds like we hit something. What could it have been? Come on, Slow. Let's go outside and take a look. Take a look in a book. Reading Rainbow. Oh, shit. What is that? Is that Pinnick? Or whatever, Pinich? Whatever his name is. How do you pronounce that, dude? Yeah, it is. It's Picnic. He is a picnic. I win, Slow. What will you do to Pinnick? Prod him, wake him. Let's prod his ass.
Killing spree.
What's that technique? Alright, fuck it. Just wake him up. Nani! Whoa, what is this place? Whoa, Slow, where's the master? Whoa, who are all you guys? Wow, he's all over the place. Hey, are you okay? Sorry we ran into you like that. Is this guy a friend of yours, Slow? Well, Pinnick is. He's my rival. My friend. You know what? Is this guy a homie or a rival? He can be a rival because he's, you know, pretty much the best of both worlds, I would say. So you finally acknowledge my awesome strength, huh, Slow? Yup, the two of us are pretty tight, right? Hey! What? No, that's not how it is at all. Pinnick. Master! Oh shit. Is it Master Roshi? Who is that? Oh my god, it's fucking Vegeta!
Let's get it on.
What? And he's wearing the fucking Whis clothing. He's wearing Whis' armor. That's so freaking hype. Let's go. Master, my dad is your master? What? Shit. They look the same. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm sorry, I ran into their spaceship. You idiot! That's because you weren't paying attention to what you were doing. You think they're ever going to make a Super Saiyan? You think you're all ever going to make a Super Saiyan with that kind of lax attitude? Fucking dialogue is so thin I can barely even read it. My god, that's why I mess up all the time. Holy shit. Man, that old guy sure is grumpy. If you spend so much time worrying, you won't be able to hit your full power when you need it most.
We have summoned an arcane Punisher.
I see you haven't changed a bit since you were a kid, Kakarot. Don't forget, I still have a score to settle with you. When he's in his miniature form, wow. Fucking bully. Pinnick, we're leaving. It's time to the grindstone for you. Trunks, you better not be neglecting your training either. Dude, it's so hard to do Vegeta's voice. Oh my god. My throat. Yes, Dad. Pinnick, really sorry about bumping into you like that. Whatever, see you guys in the arena, Kay? Hey, Slow, let's hit the training hard, too. Oh shit, we getting straight on into it. If the likes of Frieza are in the contest, we don't stand a chance as we are right now. We should be training as much as we can.
Fort destroyed.
It'd be nice if we had someone to coach us, too. But how do we find a master as amazing as my dad? Come on, please be Master Roshi. We need that motherfucker. That's tough. Exactly.
These mercenary fools.
What are you staring at me? Is there something on my face? Weirdos? What the fuck? Hey, that's Master Roshi's house over there, isn't it? Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get him. I mean, why would they show Master Roshi's freaking island? Like, huh? He's got to be our master. Okay, we might find some more people to join our team, too. Let's go. Alright, find out what you hit. It looks like your spaceship was hit on your way to the next area. Go outside and find... Okay, that was the freaking thing that we just did. Speak to Master Roshi at Kame House. Okay, destination is set. Where the fuck is it? Is that it right there? That little island? That's gotta be it. Dude, holy crap, this is so cool. So these different levels, they kind of incorporate different areas of the entire, like, actual Dragon Ball Z universe. Wait, what the fuck? Why am I fighting this guy out of nowhere, huh? I was trying to talk to Master Roshi! Hello? Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna fight these idiots real quick, and we'll get straight on into, I guess, the actual story of the game. This just came out of nowhere, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I apologize for that minor cut. I was rudely interrupted by some motherfucker that just decided to fight me out of nowhere. But let's go ahead and talk to Master Roshi. This is like my dude right here. Holy shit. We gotta like see what's going on with my boy. So, we were hoping you'd take us on a fight, old man. Are you yanking my chain? I'd die. Then how about you join our team? Now, I know you're yanking my chain. What about my headstone? Headstone? Yes, my headstone. If I'm about to die, I'll be needing one. Oh well, it was worth a shot. What should we do now, Slow? I don't know. What the fuck? Find someone for the team. Find someone to train with. Let's get someone on the team. Hey, Master Roshi, do you think there's anyone around here who wants to join our team? Let me see. Well, some people use the Cell Games arena for training. You could ask some of them if they want to join you, maybe. What are the Cell Games? Oh, there's a fearsome being by the name of Cell, you see. He set up a martial arts tournament known as the Cell Games. You should ask Gohan if you want to know more about it. He is the one who defeated Cell. Wow, Dad's really is strong. Okay then, shall we head over to the arena? Say, how are your energy levels? There's a barrier blocking the way to the Cell Games arena. You will need to break it down. In fact, you'll need 5 different types of energy for that barrier. It looks like you only got red and blue energy. You're going to need to find some friends. Friends with yellow, purple, and green energy. Oh well, I suppose I could teach you my special trick for winning friends and influencing people. Really? You do that for us? Sick. Red energy comes from the Saints. Oh, really? So that's probably why we have red energy, like, the whole time. I mean, my character and Goku. Blue energy comes from Earthlings. Purple from Offworlders. Yellow energy is from aliens. Green is from Namekians. Okay, so it's like color-coded. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Every time I fought those different types of teams with those colors, like, for, like, their special, I guess, ability or whatever that they're supposed to be. I don't even know at this point. I always noticed that they were of a certain, like, specific type of race. That's pretty cool. Get enough of those, each type of those of people on your team, and you'll get the energy you need. The color matches the color of the aura you can see around opponents in battle, right? Wow, the dialogue is so thin I can barely read it. Holy crap! Exactly. If you want to get that Ziz, I mean, a strong martial artist to join you, here's my plan, goddammit. You have to show her, I mean, whoever. What the fuck? How strong you are. What? He's being so stupid right now. I love it. Fuck yeah, dude. Master Roshi, he needs to be in Xenoverse. Xenoverse 2 DLC incoming. But how do we do that? You need to unleash your full power. You use a Zenkai attack to knock that Sizzler, the martial artist in question out. And whoever you are fighting, we'll see how strong you are for sure. I happen to know there's a sizzling chick right around this spot here. Why don't you go try it out on her? Coordinates say, oh shit, a sizzling chick. We about to get that good shit, man. I'm ready. Fuck yeah, I don't even know what we're looking for. So that was our alleged training. We didn't do shit, but hey, we got a reward and more quizzes or some crap. Defeat the sizzling chick. Okay, where is that? Destination set. Would assume it's that blinking red shit all the way over there. So we're gonna see what the fuck is even happening in this game anymore. So I would assume we're gonna have to recruit